Who writes policies and procedures for a company? I've seen companies miss the most important knowledge that they have because they had the wrong people writing their policies. In this video, I'll go over why it is important to collaborate when you create processes and procedures for a company and where to look for those experts. In order to answer the question, who writes the policies and procedures, we gotta understand the difference between policies and procedures because it might not be the same people that are going to write each one of those. By the end of this video, you will understand who should be involved in creating procedures and policies and how to capture the knowledge that your company depends on. Let's start by defining the difference between policies and procedures. So policies are the overarching overall rules that are the guidelines on how your company operates, how the people in your company should operate, what are the ways that your company should operate. Now, policies should be created by the founder or the senior leadership team, and the policies are usually created at the beginning when the company is founded, so that can include the core values. How should you operate in different circumstances? How should you interact with your customers, with your clients? How should you react in certain situations? Now, policy can also evolve throughout the life of the organization because you will encounter different situations or different issues that then you will have to adapt certain policy in order to fix it and in order to ensure that in the future the same situation either will not occur again or will continue if it's a favorable situation, or how can you prevent it and act faster. So there are different situations and issues that you will encounter that you will need policy for that. Policy should be written by the senior leadership team, by the owner, but it is based on observation and based on different circumstances and different things that are happening in the business as it grows and evolves. Now, procedures are different. Procedures are those step-by-step actions that people need to take and execute in order to get to a certain result. And a bunch of procedures together will make a process. So let's take an example, a very simple example of making breakfast. So we have a process of making breakfast. That process consists of several procedures. For instance, making coffee, making scrambled eggs, setting up the table, cleaning the table. That process includes the procedures. The policy is the overarching rule or guideline that underlies the processes and procedures. So for example, a policy will be eat breakfast every day before you leave the house, or include X grams of protein in your breakfast to make it a healthy breakfast. So that's the policy. Once we have the policy established, then we can create the processes and procedures that are all aligned with that policy. Now, who should be involved in writing the procedures? It should be the subject matter experts that are there operating and doing the actions, because they are the ones who know what needs to be done. They are the ones who have the best practices. Those experts are the ones that know how to make it better because they know what's working and what's not working. Now, so long as it is in alignment with the overall policies that you established, then you can extract the knowledge from those subject matter experts, create those procedures, roll it out to everyone that are actually touching that procedure to get their feedback in terms of, is this the way we are doing it? Is this workable? Did we miss anything? And then, of course, get approval from the senior leadership team and the founder to make sure that it's all in alignment with the policy and with the overall vision. If you go about it that way, you're not going to lose the knowledge that the people that are actually doing the work every single day have, but you're also going to make sure that your processes and procedures are aligned with your policy and your vision. And of course, in order to create good processes and procedures, you need to know how to extract that knowledge. So in my next video, I'm going to show you how to create perfect processes and procedures that can be and will be followed by everyone. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, where I included many other videos about how to document, implement, optimize processes and procedures. See you next time.